Assistant Professor Abraham Tamirat, Jimma University, Ethiopia. For more videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok. How has the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict affected health, aging, and depression among its population? This is a question that brings to light the human side of geopolitical struggles. The conflict isn't just about borders and sovereignty, but also about the impact on the very lives of the people involved. It is essential to acknowledge the psychological toll, especially in terms of health, aging, and depression, that such a long-standing conflict can have. To understand this, we need to delve into the roots of the conflict. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict dates back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It's a tale that weaves together a complex tapestry of historical, political, and cultural threads. In the late 19th century, at the heart of the Ottoman Empire, the land we now know as Israel and Palestine became a focal point for two national movements: Zionism, Jewish nationalism seeking a homeland, and Palestinian Arab nationalism. The Balfour Declaration of 1917, a letter from the British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour to Lord Rothschild, a leader of the British Jewish community, was a significant turning point. It stated Britain's support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, without violating the rights of the existing non-Jewish communities. However, the ambiguity of this declaration led to increased tension between the two communities. Fast forward to 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan, dividing the land into an Arab state and a Jewish state. The plan was accepted by the Jewish Agency, but was rejected by Palestinian Arab leaders and Arab states. The end of the British Mandate in 1948 led to the declaration of the State of Israel, sparking the First Arab-Israeli War. Over the decades, the conflict has been punctuated by a series of wars, uprisings known as intifadas, peace treaties, and stalemates. The issue of Israeli settlements in the West Bank and the status of Jerusalem continue to be contentious points, fueling the tension. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not simply a dispute over land. It's a clash of narratives, identities, and historical memories. It's a testament to the human capacity for endurance and resilience, as well as the tragic consequences of unresolved historical grievances. This long-standing conflict has undeniably left its scars on the people involved, both physically and mentally. Living under constant tension and strife has profound implications on health, aging. The Israeli and Palestinian conflict, a saga of decades, has not only left physical scars, but has also given birth to an invisible enemy: deteriorating health among the aging population. Imagine growing old in a place where access to healthcare is a luxury, not a given. The conflict has created substantial barriers for older individuals to receive routine care, let alone specialized treatment for chronic diseases. This lack of access to healthcare services has led to an increased prevalence of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis among the aging population. But the physical ailments are just one side of the coin. The constant state of fear and anxiety has a profound psychological impact. The aging population, who have witnessed decades of conflict, live in a persistent state of uncertainty and stress. This constant mental strain can lead to a decline in cognitive function and can accelerate the aging process. The sound of sirens, the sight of rubble, the uncertainty of tomorrow, all of these contribute to an environment that is far from conducive for healthy aging. It's a daily battle for survival, a battle that chips away at the mental and physical health of the aging population. The psychological toll of the conflict doesn't stop at the aging population. It is pervasive across all age groups. Depression is a common, yet often overlooked consequence of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This long-standing dispute has not only resulted in physical casualties and infrastructural damage, but it has also left deep psychological scars on the people living amidst it. The constant state of fear, uncertainty, and loss has created a breeding ground for mental health conditions, with depression being a prevalent issue. This high prevalence is further exacerbated by the lack of mental health resources. Many individuals find it hard to access the help they need due to the scarcity of mental health facilities, shortage of trained professionals, and the interruptions in services caused by the periodic escalations of violence. In addition to these structural barriers, there are cultural ones as well. Mental health issues like depression are often stigmatized in society, making it even harder for those struggling to seek help. The fear of being isolated or misunderstood can discourage individuals from reaching out, causing them to suffer in silence and making the problem even more pervasive. Understanding and addressing the mental health implications of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is just as important as resolving the physical and political aspects. The emotional toll of the conflict has the potential to impact generations, perpetuating a cycle of trauma and depression. While the conflict continues, so does its impact on the mental health of the population. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not just a political issue, but a major public health crisis. We've traced the roots and seen how the turmoil impacts health, aging, and depression. This conflict, steeped in a rich and complex history, has far-reaching consequences that extend beyond borders and generations. The toll on physical health is clear, but the psychological impact is equally devastating, contributing to rising rates of depression. Until a resolution is found, the physical and mental health of the population remains at risk.